What up? What up? What up, world? We're back. We're back. The Sunday morning show, week 1. Excited to be here. Wow. We made it all the way back a full year, and we're back here. So can't wait to get this thing started. Just wanted to do a quick thing. It is 9/11. I'm out from New York. It hit us a lot. So I just wanted to take one moment, give everybody a moment of silence for those who passed 21 years ago, just to give them, a little respect for today. All right. Now that that is out of the way, we can get into everything at this point. We got everybody in the chat going on. We got our, it wouldn't be a Sunday morning without Patrick Lario Jr. What's going on, brother? He goes, my sleeves aren't rolled off. I cut them fuckers off. I'm not even kidding. Wearing a cutoff sleeve shirt today. Dylan in the house. Week 1. Let's go. Classic Mike in the house. Game day, baby. Need more energy in that in that intro. Hey man, I'm always like this. Dude, you read my mind. I was about to say the same thing about a moment of silence. Yeah, we have to, man. It's just how we are. Very classy, best in the biz. I try. We always gotta remember the little things in life. History is a huge deal, and that was probably one of the biggest things to happen in my lifetime. And for a lot of you out there who are listening today, everyone can remember where they were on that day. And we have to remember those who passed and those who helped and those who did everything they could to be as helpful as possible during that day. So all right, enough about that stuff. As much as, like I said, we want to remember those people, let's get into what we're doing today, and that's fantasy football. First, want to talk about this 600 subscriber giveaway. Please spread the word. We are trying to give this jersey away, even though I don't want to. We're trying to give it away. Come on, let's give this jersey away. We need 600 subscribers, so we need everybody out there spreading the word, getting people involved, and we'll give this away at 600, and it's only for subscribers only. So make sure you guys are checking that out. Make sure you're mentioning that to all your friends. So Patrick, make sure you must have a Buffalo Bills fan somewhere in your life. Make sure they know about this. Spread the word. So get that thing going. Also, just want to make sure that we get this out of the way, and we're going to be even getting in to this a little bit later. We're going to go and do some stuff at Underdog Fantasy right here. So make sure you guys use promo code GETRIGHT, and when you use promo code GETRIGHT, they're going to match what you put in. They're going to give you 100% on your first deposit, up to $100. So make sure you get that in. And we're going to do some pick'em lineups today. I'm going to use my own money just because that's how confident I am. I want to show you guys, how to use it, for one, if you haven't used it before. And we're also going to do some DFS lineups as well. We're going to be using some FanDuel for that. We're going to just do, general lineups. I got some value picks that we're going to go over. We're going to do that all after the actives and inactives. So if you have anybody or any questions that you guys have for start sit, I'll answer those quick in the next few minutes. We're going to go over some player injuries, who's going to be in, who's going to be out, players that aren't going to be around today, and also some just, little things, little housekeeping of like what's going on today, the week, the narratives, all that fun stuff, just to kind of ease you in to this week 1 matchup. And then at 11:30, I will, well, maybe even before, because there was some news that came on about 10 minutes before we walked on that, J.K. Dobbins, he is going to be inactive today. He tried it out. He wanted to get in there. He won't be there. Looks like Mike Davis is going to be the lead runner. They got Kenyon Drake in there as well. So just something you got to keep your mind on. And, this has been going on all morning. I've been literally getting updates every 20 minutes. I barely got any sleep. So, yeah. So we got Patrick Lario in the house going. Let's get it started. Kirk, Mooney, Devontae Smith, or Amon St. Brown. Whew. All right. So I like Christian Kirk here a little bit more, or Devontae Smith. I can't really include St. Brown or Mooney. I think those matchups are going to be tough. A lot of rain. A lot of rain going on in Chicago. So I kind of want to lean a little bit more towards Kirk, just the number one option there. So I think I'm going to stick with Kirk there. He said, I'm worried about Mooney because Chicago are going to be windy, rainy. Washington might be a little rainy too. Yeah, they're both going to be a crap game. The only thing that I could suggest is Devontae Smith. Just, if you want to throw a dart, I think they're going to be up and they're going to run the ball. So there's really no reason that I see to use him. I think St. Brown's going to have a rough game just because they have a really good secondary. So we'll have to wait and see. And I did see this. I didn't get one either. So it might be starting next week. So don't worry, we will have one eventually. So it is what it is. You're saying pick two out of the four. Oh, okay. So if you wanted 2 out of the 4, I'd go Devontae and Christian Kirk. Those are probably my 2 best. Anthony goes, nah, just spread the word to help us get subs for the Keep Davis signed jersey giveaway, Patrick. All right. So let's get into some of the players that are already going to be out today. Players who are already going to be out. Ronnie Stanley, left tackle for the Ravens. That's a big deal. He's a Pro Bowl left tackle. He's one of the best in the business, and he will not be playing today. Zach Wilson, we already knew about. Dwayne Brown, left tackle for the Jets. This is going to be a fun game to watch, possibly. Shaquille Leonard, or Darius Leonard, whoever you want to call him. He is out today. Rondell Moore for the Cardinals will be out today as well. Traquan Smith of the Saints, he'll be out. Dwayne Washington as well. Michael Gallup will also be inactive. He is going to be not playing today. There's also news and reports that Jalen Tolbert's probably going to be a healthy scratch. So for those who have him, might want to be aware. Alan Lazard as well. Alan Lazard is already being deemed not going to play today. So be aware of that. If you have him in your lineup, he is listed as doubtful. And of course, J.K. Dobbins, who I just brought up 2 seconds ago. So be aware of that. Get him out of your lineup if he's in there. Some quick little stadium notes. I kind of brought this up already. At Soldier Field in Chicago, it is rainy. It is windy. It is gross. I was watching pregame this morning. They have the tarp on the field. It looks bad. So it looks like they're going to run the ball a little more than normal, most likely. And that field looked like crap beforehand. So it might not be the best game, throwing the ball, but, the runner, Elijah Mitchell might be a good play today as a value pick. I don't have him listed as one, but definitely going to look at that when I go through them again. Other fields or other stadiums that might be having a tad bit of rain and a little bit of wind and a little crappy out. Cincinnati, Washington, the Washington game and the Jets game are all going to have some type of something going on. There's a, weather system right in the, Northeast right now that is kind of going through everything. And like I said, it's huge. It's kind of spread out throughout the area. Even my area is going to get some rain at one point as well. So the Tennessee game as well, they might get a little something. I think they said it's going to be scattered showers for there. But Cincinnati is okay for now, but they might get rain later. Washington, they said that it's definitely going to hit. And MetLife for the Jets game, that's going to definitely have rain, and that's going to be a tough game to watch because that field is not fun. I'm assuming that's part of why J.K. Dobbins was ruled out. I mean, the field is just notoriously bad for anything, and for injury and all that. And I think they just went, no. Some other injuries we're looking at, coming up in the next 20 minutes that we are just keeping our eye on. I have my alerts going every 10 seconds. So, I forgot to mention this. So, Dylan, thank you for bringing that up. Miami is hot today. It is like almost 100% humidity out there. I think it's like 85% humidity in Miami today. It is bad. Yeah, they said it feels like 100 with the humidity, supposedly. I remember watching the pregame, and the guy was in a full suit doing it and just sweating bullets. So for me, it's one of those things where these guys are going to be hot. They're going to be rotating. They're going to be having all different types of things in this game. So make sure you're aware of that. I think that's going to be a big part of today for that Miami Patriots game. So just be aware. So let's talk about the players that we're going to be talking about today as the inactives and actives are going through, and these guys are probably the guys you're kind of thinking about. Right now, like I said, J.K. Dobbins, he is out. Get him out of your lineup. He will be inactive today as well. Okay, so Dylan, thank you for the look over here. I love this. So Jacoby Myers is out on the field with a brace as well. He was going to be one of the players I was going to mention. He is questionable at this time. Kenneth Walker, he is coming back from essentially a core surgery. He has a Monday night game, so he has a little bit more to go. Michael Thomas expected to play, but he will be limited today. So make sure you guys check that out. I also have the players that are going to be out listed below. So if it's anyone that I didn't mention, they're all right here. Next on the list is Drake London for the Atlanta Falcons. He will play today, apparently. They said that he is expected to play. Jacoby Myers, as we just talked about, as Dylan said, he's also on the field with a brace at this time. We got Chris Godwin playing Sunday night. So right now he's questionable. He's a game time decision. They said that he's expected to play, but if active, he will be on a pitch count. So if you are thinking about playing Chris Godwin, he will be on a pitch count. I'm not playing him. I want to see how, even if he does play, it's going to be very limited. I'm not going to do it. Just won't do it. Russell Gage in the same game will be questionable. I think he's a little bit more of a game time as well. He's playing in the Sunday night game as well. So that, if you're relying on Russell Gage, you got to, you should have some type of backup, someone in that, Seattle game or another receiver in one of the, on Dallas or on the Bucks. KJ Hamler, another guy, is questionable for Monday. He's coming back from ACL surgery, so just be aware of that. They're not sure. I haven't heard any word on him at all. Next, we're going to go through 3 tight ends, and one of them is George Kittle. He is ruled out most likely. They said that he is not expected to play. He does play at 1 o'clock, so we'll be able to know at 11:30, which is in the next 15 minutes, if he will be in or out. So make sure you guys just keep that in the back of your head. If you have George Kittle, make sure you grab somebody like now. Otherwise, you will not have anybody to grab or anybody good. But we're going to talk about a few of those particular tight ends that you might want to grab in a moment. Ronald saying, hey, what's up? I got Kittle. So I don't. I'm saying you have Kittle. So we'll talk about a few guys that you can pick up if if they're available in your league. Most likely a few guys will be there. And Logan Thomas coming back from an ACL from last year. It's actually pretty quick for him to come back, but they said he's expected to play and should be playing. Zach Ertz, another guy questionable, 4 o'clock game. So be aware, it's a 4 o'clock game. He's expected to play, but might be limited. I keep hearing that, I keep getting different reports that he will play and normal and, whatever, he'll probably be okay. Just be aware. Just be aware. Ronald has Irv Smith as his backup. 16-man league, not going to be a ton on waivers. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. That's a lot. What are we asking here? You said Mike Thomas, Ayuk, or you're asking one of those 3. Ew. I would lean Ayuk, but the weather's going to be bad. I mean, if they're going to throw it, they're going to throw it to Ayuk. Tony's most likely going to be healthy. Well, healthy is a key term there. I think he'll be targeted a lot. I mean, Sterling Shepard's playing in this game. So it's going to be Kenny Galladay, Sterling Shepard, Tony. They're going to be kind of rotating in Slayton too, so I might have to lean Ayuk just because I don't trust Michael Thomas in that matchup. I think AJ Terrell is actually a really good corner if they're going to match him up on Mike Thomas. And it, yeah, I think I'm going to just stick to Ayuk here, even though Tony might be Tony's second on that list. So I go Ayuk, Tony, and Mike Thomas. Let me look at my rankings here. I think I have Ayuk ranked higher. Let me see. I have Ayuk at 38, Tony at 44, and Michael Thomas is probably lower. I have Michael Thomas at 31, but it's I wouldn't I anytime I put him up there, it's just in case. I wouldn't play him though. He's not my guy. Man, I don't know what to feel about Lance. Show me the light, Rasta. I feel like you should take him out. Yeah, the weather scares me too. It looks bad. I think they're going to just run the ball. I mean, I think they're going to literally hand it off to Elijah Mitchell. For those who don't remember the first game that San Francisco had last year with Elijah Mitchell playing, they literally just handed him the ball the whole time. You got like 25 carries, and that was most of the game. I mean, they had Jimmy Garoppolo, so it was basically just handing off and short dunks. So I don't know. I don't think I can trust Lance today. He's definitely a person that I'm not feeling good about. I don't have him really anywhere except for a couple of best ball leagues that I kind of just took a dart throw on. But I don't trust them today. I really don't. That weather is going to be bad. This is going to be a nasty game. This is more of a defensive game. So I would take the under maybe. Why not? If you're betting on this game, take the under. Forgot what the numbers are. I got to look at my look around. I think it's in the 40s. So why not? Whew. All right. So, like I said, we're going to talk about DFS and stuff a little bit later in the show. We wanted to just get through to the actives and inactives. So, if you have any questions for start sits, now would be the time. And then we'll get into that, of course, after once we know a little bit more about who's going to be truly in and truly out for at least the 1 o'clock games. We can kind of gauge the later games as we go. Like I said, we're going to be doing some pick'em options as well. So we're going to go through that. I'm going to go through, a daily fantasy. We're going to set it up for you guys today. I got a bunch in myself, and, we're going to create a nice little lineup. We might use some of the value picks. We might throw in a couple of big name guys as well, just to, add a little fun to it, and we'll go from there. So just keeping an eye on the waiver or on the just the news and all that. Yeah, they just said that rain is just pounding Soldier Field right now. Oh my God. I'm looking at Stacey Dales right now is in. Oh my God. Stacey Dales is right now in NFL or in Soldier Field, and I don't know, man. This looks bad. This looks really, really bad. Like there's at least an inch of water on the field. She is in a full like rain gear, and there's just wow. Yeah. Wow, this is something else. I'm just shocked. Like I thought it was bad, but I didn't think it was that bad. Holy shit. All right, well, I don't know, man. This looks like it'll be a running game. Really heavy run game. I would literally, yeah. Yeah, just play Elijah Mitchell in this game. Elijah Mitchell, Dave Montgomery, maybe even Khalil Herbert. They might be just running the hell out of the ball today. Little dunks to the tight end. I would be, surprised if Clement had a decent game. I can't think of who do they have at Dooley? Yeah, maybe Dooley will have Ross Dooley. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't play anybody in that game if you can avoid it. Patrick Lario going as as of now, Devontae Smith in and Kirk over St. Brown and Mooney. Yeah, I can't play Mooney today. Not playing Mooney. I'm already off Mooney. I'm going to move him down my rankings right now. I don't see him at all doing anything today that would make me want to play him. Just because that weather looks horrible. Like I've seen some bad weather in Chicago, like in the past, and we've all seen it. But this is bad. Yeah, that weather is crazy. Like I thought it was going to be like a little bit of rain. No one cared. It's coming down hard. Yeah, no. I got to take and then Carolina there. Thankfully, they're not in Cleveland, even though there's going to be a little bit of rain in Carolina. It won't be that bad. But if you look at the thing, man, Ross Dwelly. Yes, I remember it was Dwelly. That's what it was. Ross Dwelly. He'll be the option over there. So Patrick says, I have Khalil Herbert. I can move into the flex here on one of them. I have Darrell Henderson. Didn't Akers was going to be, didn't think that Akers would be outplayed, so he didn't play Henderson. Okay. I mean, Herbert might not be a bad play. I think they're going to run the hell out of the ball. Like, why wouldn't they? Like, what are you going to do today? And you got to give a little bit of a rest to Montgomery. He can't run every play. Herbert is more of a downhill runner anyway, so he's going to be on short yardage and things like that. I mean, if you don't really have anyone else that you could play, I mean, maybe. Yeah, welcome back, my word salads. Hey, man, you make me a better announcer and a better podcast guy that I can read everything, and a host that can try to read on the fly. So I like it. Don't worry about that. All right, so we're getting closer to game time. We've got 8 minutes until we get inactives and actives, even though, like I said, we already have a few inactives that we're aware about. I'm just trying to adjust my rankings here because this game is going to be messy. It's going to be gross. I mean, I'm going to move up Elijah Mitchell a little bit. I think Elijah Mitchell deserves a little bit up. I think they're going to just run the damn ball. Why not? Ooh, we got a good question from Ronald. Treylon Burks or Robbie Anderson? Gross. Sorry, but gross. I might take a flyer on Anderson. I might take a flyer here on Anderson. Burks is going to be the number 3 in Tennessee. He will have his own role. He is a rookie and unknown, so we don't know much about it. Robbie Anderson, I mean, he's more established. He's the number 2. He's kind of unknown. And he said the same thing. He's like, that's who I have in. So, like, it's just, wow. I mean, I'm assuming this is your 16-team league. And if that's the case, then yeah, Robbie Anderson might be the play here. I think it's really hard to play the rookies week 1 because we don't know their usage. We kind of saw what they did in preseason, but not really because they're running with the 2s. And it's just, not as good as what you would think. Baker's got to prove something, who knows, Oh, wow. That's the last of the 4. That is his 16-team league. It's probably not going to make or break it. Yeah. Yeah. So Anderson might be the best bet there. Treylon Burks Treylon Burks is a lottery ticket. Robbie Anderson, we kind of have an idea that he'll have a role in the system. He's going to be a starter. He'll be out there. He's going to go against the number 2. Greedy Williams is out today. So, I mean, he's going against the 3rd D-back. Robbie might be a good play today. So, and you lost Kittle. So, losing Kittle, you have at least Irv Smith in. So, Anthony responds to Patrick going, I think I prefer Devontae Smith and Amon-Ra Brown over Kirk and Khalil and Mooney just because of the weather. But I haven't been a Kirk guy. I'm probably wrong, but I'm not buying into the Kirk thing yet. Understood. I feel stronger about Kirk just because I've seen him play. I've seen him he was in a good system with, Cliff Kingsbury out in Arizona. It was a good run team. I don't know. I like what he can do. I understand he got paid a ridiculous amount of money, but I still think that he has the ability to do well in this particular system. He's a solid player, and then if you really think about it, who's going to be the number one there? Marvin Jones would be the next option. So, I mean, unless you want to say Zay Jones is the next option over there, but I honestly think that it's going to be, Christian Kirk. It's going to be Marvin Jones. I think Marvin Jones is really good as well. For today, we can definitely throw him in a DFS. I think he'll be worth it. Ronald goes, Kirk produces when not injured. If you look at him, per game, excellent borderline are, wide receiver 2 numbers. I agree. Like he's somebody that I like. Just, he's not like he's not a wide receiver 1. He's not in the top 15 or top 12 or whatever. He's definitely right at that point. So Rasta says, I know, Ron, that's why I said I'm probably wrong. We have our guys, and he just ignores the stats and just won't touch them. Hey man, I keep telling you to just keep an eye on this guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows how it is. Look who it is. It's Cody. What up, Cody? Hey, Mike, Mooney or Julio? I'm going Julio. I just get Mooney out of your lineup. If you have Mooney in your lineup, just get him out. Just get him out of there. Cody says, I like Julio's matchup much more, but not sure about the volume of Mooney. No, they're not throwing the ball today. If they're throwing the ball today, it's going to be like a yard. So I would maybe, we're going to be picking those today. So we're going to go look at the Chicago lineups, and we're going to pick negatives for the passing yards. You butchered reading my comment, but that's okay. Ron, read it. All right. So he's Ronald saying that he'll take Robbie Anderson over Julio. I would probably take Julio over Robbie just because the game and everything going on. I think I'm a little bit more on top of that. So, well, as of right now, I'm up 80 points. Damn. To put his 6 points. Thanks to Allen Diggs and Buffalo's defense, I have 7 guys left. He has 9. Oh, wow. Yeah. Play the 2 guys I told you. Don't listen to him. Quintoris Lopez Magoats. All right, so we're getting some inactives a little bit early. The Browns inactives today. Jack Conklin on the right hand or the right tackle. He will be out today. Dearness Johnson. Wow. He's going to be out today. Anyone else that anyone cares about? No, they have yeah. Wow. That's a big one. Jack Conklin on the right tackle, man. That's kind of big. He's coming back from ACL surgery, so I understand that. Ronald says, I don't trust Julio's hammies. Neither do I, but it's in a better matchup, and it's the first week. I'd rather take him, I'd rather take him week 1 than in week 4. Like, I just, he'll be good for a week or 2. Is that what you think, Kirk and Smith? Yes. I think Kirk, I personally think Kirk and Smith are your best options. Anthony might not, but I do. All right. So we're getting to that point. Like I said, I should be getting actives and inactives rolling through my news feed in about 2 seconds. Like I said, for the Browns, Jack Conklin and Dearness Johnson, those guys are going to be out today. That's a big hit. Okay, I'm going to go with you. You brought me home a championship last year. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Make sure you leave those You know what? I got to bring this up. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the video. Make sure you like the video. And Patrick, why don't you leave a comment on the video, please, after it is posted? Just Tell them that we brought you a championship. Like, I want people to know this. I can only say so much. Let people know that we got you this championship. Connor White, what's going on, man? Browns or Ravens D? Come on, Ravens D. Ravens D. Don't even overthink it. Don't overthink anything. Michael Thomas is officially active today. He will be active. He will be playing today. I would assume he will be on a pitch count, so be aware of that. I got you. So when this is over, comment on it. Yes, please make sure you go back to the video and comment. Please let everybody know that we had you win a championship. So Anthony says, correct. I disagree with those two, but I'd go with classic too. So Anthony doesn't like it, but he listened to me. Oh, and I love you. Miss you up here, bro. We'll see you next week. He'll definitely be here. He'll be all over the place. All right, so the Lions have their inactives and actives today. It looks like Frank Ragnow, the center for the Lions, will be playing today. That's good because they're going to need some help. Detroit's inactives, they are not going to be having no one that anyone cares about. So Ravens, they just officially announced J.K. Dobbins. He will be inactive today. Nick Boyle as well. So that means good things for Isaiah Likely. Left tackle Ronnie Stanley, like we said, is out as well. Marcus Peters. Ooh, Marcus Peters is going to be out today. Interesting. Very interesting. Josh Oliver is going to be playing over Boyle, who was injured on the report. Awesome. All right. That's interesting. Marcus Peters is coming back from an injury as well. That means Elijah Mitchell might be a pretty decent play today. So if you have Elijah Mitchell, might want to throw him in there. Just because, Jets going to be down most likely. So they're going to have to throw the damn ball. And if they're going to throw it, might as well go to him. All right. We're getting more actives and inactives as we speak. Oh. I'm getting a phone call. He's going to have to wait. Commanders inactives. We got Cam Curl, who's their safety. He'll be out. Sam Howell will be out as well, but he wasn't anyone you're thinking about. All right. So we're getting more alerts as we go. Everyone's having their morning show now. I just keep seeing alerts pop up every 10 seconds. I guess they knew that I was on and they wanted to beat me to it, but it's okay. You guys are all here. I have not heard anything. Up there we go. Okay, so it looks like Dearness Johnson is a healthy scratch. He didn't carry a designation coming in. Patrick Laurie goes, another reason why Kirk may be okay. Washington allows a lot of receiving yards and they have a safety out. Yeah, that's true. Ty Montgomery will be out for the Patriots. He will be inactive today. Looks like, this is actually some news. Drake London will be active, but Tyler Algier will be inactive today for the Falcons. So make sure you get Tyler Algier out of your lineup. He is inactive today. Big news, big stuff. A lot of things coming through at record speed at this point. Tyler Algier will be out today. Tyler Algier, he'll be out. Wide receiver Laviscus Chenault acquired in a trade last week by the Patriots. He will be inactive. So Laviscus Chenault will be out today as well. Nothing else right now. Tyler Algier will be out though, so be aware. So Ronald goes, "Oh, I do have Braylon Edwards and Robbie or Burks. I don't mind Brian Edwards, but the problem is they're going against the Saints. I don't trust Mariota as far as I can throw him. I still like Robbie a little bit more. He forgot about him. That's fine. Last pick of the draft in in the 16th, not bad. If you had him in your, you were in trouble. I have him. I don't even consider him. Yeah, I don't mind Brian Edwards, but the problem is that I just can't. I can't be on board playing him yet. I want to see what happens with him. Uh, yes, Tyler Algier will be out today. So will, like I said, Laviska Shenault. He will be out as well. Also, my last name is spelled Loro. Oh, Lore. Oh, doesn't matter though. Just wanted to correct you. Hey, man, I butcher everyone's last name. That's okay about Tyler. No one was drafting him to start. Somewhere, some had that thought in their head that he was going to be the starter. But I guess he's a healthy scratch. He didn't carry an injury designation. So just be aware that he will be out today. Tyler Algier will be out. I haven't seen anything about Jacoby Myers, but I'm assuming he is playing until further notice. Michael Thomas, like I said, is officially. Oh, okay. So I just got word that Michael Thomas, Drake London, Jacoby Myers, Logan Thomas. Oh, and Ty Montgomery is active. My bad. I misread that. So Ty Montgomery is active. It is what it is. Hey, I may sound like an idiot reading my word salads, almost like your friends. Oh God. Ronald goes, I drafted high a few places, but yeah, was not considering Algier till week 6. He's a stash. Yeah. So they're talking about the Tyler Algier thing. All right, cool. So full active list is Michael Thomas, Drake London, Jacoby Myers, Logan Thomas, and Ty Montgomery for the Patriots. He will be in. Inactives will be J.K. Dobbins. George Kittle is officially inactive. Marcus Peters, Jack Conklin. Denzel Mims for the Jets is going to be out today as well. So that's kind of a big deal in a way. He's been looking to get traded. So kind of a big deal. Just trying to take. All right, just trying to take Lavicious out of my. All right. So now that that's all over, we already know what's going on. We have a few options to do, and we're going to start today with some DFS. So we're going to roll right into the DFS part of this show. And I'm going to bring it up right now. I'm going to bring it up. And we're going to make a DFS lineup. So let's get this on the screen for you guys so that you guys can check out what we're doing here. All right. So we've got a DFS lineup here. Like I said, let me get this brand off. There we go. All right. So, Patrick going, how do you feel about Randall Cobb? He's available as a free agent. Think he'll fill in for Devontae's loss. I do think that he'll be okay. More word is Deontay Johnson. He is officially active. He came in with an injury. So he is active as of right now. So just be aware of that. 49ers just posted their whole list. And it's, Ty Davis Price. He will be out today. So Ty Davis Price will be out as well. So don't play him. George Kittle's out as well. We already know that. So make sure you get him out of your lineup. Right now, I don't think you pick up Randall Cobb. I think he'll be used. I just don't think he's someone you want to play right now. I think they're going to be using Sammy Watkins a little more. Romeo Dobbs, I think they're going to use. I just don't feel comfortable picking up Cobb at this point. I like guys like Robert Tonyan. He might be a better choice as well. So Hayden Rittenhouse, what's going on, brother? So I'm assuming full PPR, Godwin, Kirk, Mostert, or Deontay Hardy in return yards. Oh, okay. And it has so you're saying return yards are included in your scoring is my guess. Okay. I'm not going to pick Godwin. He's going to be limited. I wouldn't play him at all. Um He's saying Watkins is available too. I'm talking about stashing that today. I think this is a 1 week deal. I probably wouldn't worry about Watkins or him, even though I'll pick Watkins for like a DFS play. Back to Hayden. I might stick with. I think I might go Mostert here. I think they're going to have to rotate the backs more than people think in that game, and I think Mostert could actually be okay today. So yeah, I'd go Mostert. Oh, Jay Media, what's going on? It's about to go down. Sheesh. Pick whoever kicks. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sticking with Mostert at this point. Yep. Falcons said Algiers a healthy scratch. That's good. Definitely worth it. All right, so we're going to make a DFS lineup here. We got FanDuel in the house. We're going to be going over that right now. There's going to be some value plays for you guys today. I'm going to show you guys some values at quarterback, running back, and wide receiver, as well as tight end and your DST, the defense as well. There's not many quarterback options that aren't that cheap. I mean, if you can look and see at the board right here, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is at 8,700. Lamar's at 85. We got Herbert at 84. So if you want to kind of get out of this particular in the 800s and 700s and stuff like that, and you want to move a little bit farther down the list, if you look here, I don't know why Deshaun Watson's in there. But if you look here, we got two names right next to each other, Matt Ryan and Trevor Lawrence. Matt Ryan at $6,900 and Trevor Lawrence at $7,000. I mean, these two guys right here have great matchups. I personally think that Matt Ryan's going to have a great year, but these are going to be really good matchups for you. And they're at a great price, and you can, match them up with, anybody you want here. And a couple of the value guys we're going to talk about right now at running back, you can match up Trevor Lawrence with Travis Etienne if you want. Travis Etienne is $6,200. We're going to go look at some of the free agent, or some of the lower name guys, and James Robinson, Travis Etienne right there next to each other at a low price. You can see AJ Dillon listed at $6,100. Alan Lazard is out. Right here on a platter, AJ Dillon, not a bad wide, running back too, if you want to use him. Michael Carter. I mean, Michael Carter is dirt cheap. He is $5,200 right now. $5,200. I mean, where is he? I'm trying to even find him. There's so many people here. Michael Carter. He is the running back one for the Jets right now, even though Breece Hall is there. I mean, $5,200. Another guy that everyone keeps talking about, and it's going to be the talk of the town at this point, is Dameon Pierce. He's at $5,400. That's not a bad play. As we also know, Mike Davis is going to be the lead runner over here in Baltimore. Not a bad choice now that we know that J.K. Dobbins is out. I mean, $5,600. Why the hell not? I mean, this is a great matchup for anybody. I would be probably, I think Mike Davis is probably going to be one of those guys that I throw in there. I'm going to just throw him in there now. Make it easy. Easy play. We know that he is a cheap, good option. I like it. All right. Next, we're going to go to the wide receivers for some value picks as well. So, like I said, if you want to stay out of those 7,000, 6,000 range and you want to go into the fives, here's a few guys that you could probably trust today. The one I've been talking about all morning, Christian Kirk. He's not a bad option at this price, $5,800. That's a great price versus Washington. They're very bad against the pass. That's not a bad price for him. Jarvis Landry, not another bad option as well. Jarvis Landry at $5,700. That's a steal, in my opinion. It is what it is. I like this pick right now. Another option, AJ Green. I've been talking about this guy all week. I love this guy in this matchup. We have Zach Ertz. He's going to be hurt. You got only Hollywood Brown, and then you have AJ Green next because Rondale Moore is out. I don't think they're going to trust Andy Isabella to do anything there. Right here, $5,700. Great pick if you want to, spend all your money on running back and just grab some value at the bottom. Sammy Watkins is another option we just talked about 2 seconds ago. $5,500. I mean, come on, guys. $5,500, and he's going to be the number one target for Aaron Rodgers today. Why not? Two options that I'm still kind of throwing around and I'm not sure about is just the one of them is Kadarius Toney. I think this is not a horrible option. He's going to be the second or third option available. Yes, AJ Green, I'm fine with, but not in redraft. If you want to hold him in redraft, go ahead. Playing him is a different option. I might play AJ Green if I was in a really desperate scenario or a really deep league, but otherwise, I'm not going to play him unless it's DFS. I'll play him in DFS all day, though. His price is perfect. Definitely perfect. And last but not least, this is probably one of my most underrated picks, and that is Paris Campbell. Paris Campbell, I love this guy to death, and unfortunately, he just keeps getting hurt every year. He's going against Houston. They've been talking about all offseason, Paris Campbell, Matt Ryan having a good connection. He's the number 2 in the group. I'd rather link my QB that I have. If I'm playing Matt Ryan, I link him to Paris Campbell. I think that would be a good option. Andrew Bagger. Andrew, how you doing? I'm here to butcher your last name. I apologize. London or Hunter Renfrow? That's a great question, actually. I would personally play Hunter Renfrow, and the only reason why I would say that, Drake London is going to be going most likely against Marshawn Lattimore, unless the team, maybe Dennis Allen decides to put Marshawn Lattimore on, I don't know, Kyle Pitts. It is what it is. I think that most likely he will be going, he'll be covered by one of the best in the league. I think I would stick with Renfrow. First game. I don't think Devontae really hurts anybody over there. So, yeah, sorry for butchering your last name. Stone Bagger. No, not Bagger. Barger? Stone Barger. Maybe I got it right there. It's okay. Perry Williams in the house. What's going on, Perry? I hope all is good. What's up? Glad to be back. Loved it here last year. Good, man. We're going to be here every... Oh, wait. I got it right. Yeah. Appreciate it. No problem, man. Come back every Sunday. I'm here every Sunday to answer your questions. Do some DFS lineups. We're going to do a little bit of pick 'em, a little bit of everything right now after we had the actives and inactives. I'm going to be here until about 12:30, and then I got to run. I got to go home. Got to go spend time with the little guy, my little nephew, get to watch his first, technically second year of Giants. No, first year. Oh, no, second year. That's all right. No worries. So Perry goes, what's up? Glad to be back. Need 2 flexes. He goes, Deontay Johnson, Cortland Sutton, Elijah Moore, or Mike Thomas. Running backs. Pick one, Mike Davis or Stevenson. All right. So I'm going to go Mike Davis. Boom. Done. Running back is complete. For your flex, congratulations here. You have Deontay Johnson, Sutton, Elijah Moore, and Mike Thomas. Those are great options. I think I'm going to stick to Elijah Moore and Cortland Sutton. I don't know how I feel about the Deontay Johnson thing yet. Pittsburgh's going against Cincinnati. I think they're going to be down anyway. I think they're going to have to throw it. So maybe Deontay's not a horrible option. I would prefer Sutton and Elijah Moore. As I said in the beginning, Marcus Peters will be out for the Ravens. So their best corner is going to be out. I don't mind that play right there. I think Elijah Moore is a good option, and especially with Joe Flacco, he tends to do well with those options. Mike Thomas, I'm not touching with a 10 football. So take him out of your lineup if you have him. All right. So we're going to go and start making this DFS lineup. Like I said, I already put Mike Davis in here. I'm getting questions from other people in my family as well. Why is Kittle NA and not out? And why can't I put him in why can't I put him in an IR anyway? I'm not sure. Not sure, brother. Not sure. Anyway, so many things going on so fast. I got people reaching out to me in my family, got people reaching out to me in my, as I'm on the show. So I apologize very much. I'm just trying to work all this stuff out. And yeah, why is Alan Lazard not listed as a person that, he's listed, should be listed as out. He's listed as doubtful. Ridiculous. Right now, they're listing George Kittle is listed as NA, so you can't put him in your particular IR spot. If you were looking to put him in the IR spot, I'm going to actually take a look at this real quick. He's listed as O. He's O. I don't understand what he's seeing compared to what I'm seeing. So I apologize, trying to deal with home things and all that stuff. Jay's got to take a minute. Maybe one day I'll have him on here again and we'll go from there. So let's set our DFS lineup right here. Remember, you get a certain amount of money. It's a salary cap. You want to make sure you set your team. We're going to put Mike Davis in because I like this particular matchup. Let's pick our quarterback. Normally, I would go with the quarterback first. There's a lot of great options here. I'm not going to pair him up with Lamar Jackson, so I don't think I'm going to put Lamar Jackson in there. I think, he's a great pick if you want to use that option. But I think we're going to take a little bit of the value pick. And I think I'm going to play my guy, Matt Ryan, who I mentioned before. I mean, the matchup's great. The money's great. I think I'm going to put that in right there. I think what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to put in Paris Campbell as his second. And I'm going to wait for someone to go, why aren't you playing Mike Pittman? Well, I like Mike Pittman a lot. I really do. I like him in any format that you want to put him in, but I want to make it so that I have the best lineup available. And I think that Paris Campbell can be the guy that he throws to more than you think. He will definitely be a good PPR option here. And that gives me flexibility, people. Flexibility to do what I want. So I want to keep this at a low price. I got a low running back as well. Let's select our defense here as well. And we got all these high-priced defenses with Baltimore, and you got Tennessee and Indianapolis and all them. I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles here. And Ron is probably going, good for you. Giants fan, there he is. Giants fan going for the Eagles. They have a scary defense. That defense looks scary. I'm picking them. So right now, I'm going to pick the Eagles here. And then this gives me so much more flexibility to be able to pick my roster. As you can see right here, average player I can pick at is $7,600. That's high. And that makes it so that if I want to go here and pick up a guy like Jonathan Taylor in this Houston game, why not? I can pick Derrick Henry in the Tennessee versus Giants game. Do I want to do that? Not really. It would hurt my heart, but I could pick him. Christian McCaffrey I can go with. I have options to play with here. So for me, I think I'm going to go with a guy. I'm going to spend up a little bit. I'm going to go Jonathan Taylor here. Still keeps my number at $7,000. That's still a really good price. Then I'm going to go with a high-end wide receiver. I mean, Debo might not be the best bet, even though he'll be involved in the run a little bit. It's hard not to, but I think what I might do is use it on a high, another high pick here. And I think I'm going to go with Devontae Adams. Why not? I can adjust as we go because I have a really good idea with my flex option. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spend down a little bit, not too much, but enough that I'm comfortable spending down on. And where is he? Where is he? AJ Dillon's not a bad option. Where are you? Wow, he's really far down. This might be a more value pick than I think it is, unless I skipped him. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. We're going to go with Elijah Mitchell here. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because it's going to be crap. They're going to be running the ball. It's going to be a sloppy game. Yeah, he might get a fumble or two, but why not put him in? You still get average player, $6,400, and you got your tight end and your wide receiver left, and it's your wide receiver 3. We can spend up a little bit maybe because there's some really decent options, at the tight end that we can play with. One option that I was thinking about, and is actually a cheap option to make it so that we can actually use more. Well, we got Elijah Moore right here we can use if we want. We got Jarvis Landry, another guy. AJ Green we can use. But you know what? I'm going to throw Sammy Watkins in there as a low option. That gives me $7,300 to play with right here. And you know what? Look at who I get to play and pick from. We know George Kittle's out, so that's fine. But Darren Waller, Kyle Pitts, Hawkinson, you know what? I'm going to throw in. See, I don't know if I want to play. I don't know if I want to play Kyle Pitts. I don't feel comfortable playing Kyle Pitts. Rather play guys like Gerald Everett or Robert Tonyan. But you know what? Why not? Let's just throw Kyle Pitts in there. But it's just really to show you guys that right here, I still have $1,300 remaining. So you know what? I can upgrade somewhere. That means we can upgrade right here at the flex position, even though I do like Elijah Mitchell. Let's upgrade a little bit here. And that means we can go into this $8,000 range. And you got guys like Nick Chubb, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, Aaron Jones is going to be my choice right here. Perfect. And we're still at $600. Wow, look who we got in the house. Drunk Squidward is here. What's going on, Drunk Squidward? Also, Anthony goes, yo, I'm back. Sorry I had to pop in and say what's up to Martin and the guys over at Dynasty Pylon. You know they got the IDP insight. So if you are watching and you need some IDP help, make sure you guys go check out Martin over on the Dynasty Pylon. They do a wonderful job of talking about IDP. I've been talking Martin up like crazy. Martin does a wonderful job at IDP, and he will help you there. Drunk Squidward goes Mike Davis, Damian Harris, or Burks in the flex. I'm going to go Mike Davis. We just got the word about everything going on in Baltimore. I think Mike Davis is your best bet. Where's my long lost cousin that comes on from Connecticut? I don't know where he is. Usually I got all you guys on here. Tell them that Get Right sent you. Make sure you guys, if you go check them out, say that I'm over here from Get Right. I'm going to be checking you guys out over here. So we got $600 to play with, which is a lot of money if we really want to. We can look back at Kyle Pitts, see what an option is for tight end here. I mean, he's probably the best option. I think I'm going to keep him in there. Let's see. Do we want to upgrade this defense? Is it worth it? Is it worth going up to the Carolina D? No, I kind of like the Philly D here. I think I'm comfortable with that. What's the name of it? I'll go there and say you guys send me. Go to the Dynasty Pylon over on YouTube. They are there. They're a great podcast. Love talking to Martin. He does a wonderful job, and he will definitely help you out with anything you need. IDP as well. So make sure you guys check him out. Look who it is. Look at this. Nick DeGiorgio, good old Worm in the house. How you doing, Worm? Glad to have you on the show. So I appreciate you watching. Is Patterson worth starting? I mean, Patterson right now is going against one of the better, run defense teams in the league. I mean, it's basically who else do you have other than Patterson are you trying to play? That's where my next question would be. Is he worth starting? Maybe. But for me, I think that, you know, he's lower on my list. He's more of a flex play. And that's if you have, unless you have better options. So what are your options that, you are looking to start him or not start him? And if you're looking to start him in our league, I'm not going to give you an answer. So for those who don't know, um, Nick is in my dynasty league, and I'm facing him this week. Let me just double check to make sure make sure that you're not using it's not that league. I just want to make sure. I'm not going to give you advice in that league. Um, but yeah, Patrick goes, okay, good luck, guys. See you next Sunday. Have a great weekend. Of course, Patrick, always a pleasure to have you there. Anthony says thanks as well. Who's your sneaky start of the week? Drunk Squidward. Okay, so sneaky start. Um, that's a good question. Sneaky start would probably be someone like Sammy Watkins. He might be a sneaky start for this week. All right, so we entered this lineup in just so you guys know. It's Matt Ryan, Mike Davis, Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Adams, Paris Campbell, Sammy Watkins right here, Kyle Pitts, Aaron Jones as the flex with the Eagles right there. I might actually use that one in another league. I think I like that one a lot. Worm, if you're still there and listening, ask the guys if you want to be a part of the we're doing a $20 just a $20 a head best ball league. If you want to join it, they have the link and stuff. They can send that all to you. I'm going to tell them, Mike, my assistant coach, brought me a home championship last year. Good. I'm glad, man. Patrick goes, I'm going to talk you guys up big over there. Oh, they know us. They know us well. We're always on Dynasty Pylon, or we're always, in that grouping. So, yeah, Drunk Squidward, one of my favorite picks of the week is Sammy Watkins. I think he is a scary pick if you're going to do that. Anthony goes, no, you don't need to do all that. We're good friends, but a sub and hit them up with comments would be cool. Yeah, definitely hit them up. Definitely make sure you guys leave comments. They're a great, great group, and we love working with them. So next, we're going to go into Underdog. So for those who are familiar with Underdog, this is this is the site. We're going to be doing a pick 'em for you real quick. Roger. We're going to just do a quick pick 'em. There's a couple of guys and a couple of, pick 'em options that I already kind of picked out. I tried saving a few and doing a bunch of stuff to make it a little bit easier, but it's a pain in the butt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of roll right now to the San Francisco game. That San Francisco game looks nasty. And right now we got a couple of good things. We got right here. Oh, look at that. They already shut down his passing yards and passing attempts. So you can't even select it. That was where I was going to go. So if you got into this beforehand, good for you. They already got the rushing attempt shut off too. They kind of figured, why not? Receiving yards have already gone down. You could probably right now, Brandon Ayuk, lower. We're going to just go lower than 50 yards right there. I had this originally. I had the Juwan Jennings. I had this as a 1.5 receptions as higher. I might put it lower. I don't know. We won't pick that one, but I like the Ayuk for less. They already kind of shut down all the other ones for his passing attempts because of the rain, but they have him at 37.5 rushing yards. That might go up. David Montgomery for rushing, for attempts. Darnell Mooney, they already took away receptions. You might want to, receptions might be a fun one to play with as a lower if you want to. But I'm probably going to stay away from those. There's not much here. I wouldn't touch these. These are a little bit more, with the Byron Pringle and Ekema St. Brown. Those are ones that I would try to avoid as you can. So Let's go back to here. This is one that I was looking to touch, and one of them is Kyle Pitts. The number of receptions, I'm going to go higher. I think higher is the best pick here. Definitely one that you want to go. I think the Bryan Edwards one up here as well. Higher than 2.5. I mean, why not? Drake London is going to be heavily guarded. Why not go with Bryan Edwards? Definitely more than 2. I think they're going to have to throw the ball a little more than we think, even though, I don't trust Mariota. I still think that they're I still think it's worth it. I still think it's worth it. Drunk Squidward goes, between the rookies, who would you pick to start, Drake London or Trayvon Burks? I'm going to say Drake London just because he's more of the number 2 compared to Treylon Burks, who is more of a 3. And I think that the Titans are going to just run the crap out of the ball, because the Giants, they have a good front line. They have a good front like 4, but they really don't have anything behind it. So I think they're going to just run the damn ball. Damn boys in the house. What up? Good morning, Mike. What's going on, brother? Hope everything is good. All right, some other options that you guys might want to go with your particular pick'em options. We do have, Elijah Mitchell in here, 1 reception. Like I said, I don't really want to touch too much in that Chicago game. I think the below for Brandon Ayuk is a steal at this point. One option that we can look at is the Rashad Bateman. So let's type in Bateman. It might be easier. There we go. Rashad Bateman right here, 4 receptions. I'm going higher. Guy's going to have higher than 4, definitely more than 4 receptions today. So we got Brady. What's going on, Brady? How you doing? Lockett or London? That's a good one right there. I think I'm going to go with Lockett there. I like Lockett a little bit more, even though I'm not a huge fan of him and the quarterback that's throwing him the ball. I think that they're going to be down. I think Lockett is a little bit more reliable than London, who is currently hurt on top of playing against a really good defense. I'm going to go Lockett here. Going to go Lockett. So thank you, Brady, for joining. I haven't seen that name in here, so make sure you like and subscribe to the show if you like what you see. Another guy that we're going to go into right now. Let's clear the board and see another guy that I think would have they have some decent stacks here, or decent numbers for this guy. And it's Michael Carter. They have 14.5 receiving yards. Like, what? I'm going higher. He's definitely going to have more. He even having 2 receptions, I think, is too low, and you can't really pick 2 from the same. So you got to pick which one you like here. I'm going to go the higher on his receptions. I mean, I think it's silly. Very silly that they put it at that number, but that's a steal in my opinion. Go do that right now. I think I'm going to go to the Jalen Hurts one. I think this is another one that people might want to get in on real quick. 0.5 rushing touchdowns higher. Not even going to think twice. Higher. Great one to go with. I'm definitely on board with that. I think we're going to go to Aaron Jones. I think this one's a good choice as well. Bad. We have many Joneses in the house, but we're going to go to Aaron Jones. It says 0.5 rushing and or receiving. I mean, come on. That's a no-brainer. So we got 5 picks in. I hope they let me submit this, and of course they're not, because they're jerks and they won't let me get it in. Little mad about that. I'm not going to lie. Kind of wanted to put that in. I guess I just wasn't quick enough. Got to stop talking so much. I think another one that we could probably put in right there is higher for Marcus Mariota. I mean, they're going against one of the better defenses in the league. I can't not take it here. So as you can see, once you put in your 5, you don't have to put in 5, just to be aware. You don't have to. I'm putting in 5 because I want to get the most for my money, but you have to have all 5 hit. Now, if you want to put in 6 options and if 4 hit, win half your money, You go to this button right here. It's the insurance button. And as you can see, it gets you only 2.5 if you get to 4, and it gets you 10 if you get all the way. So I'm going to just be putting in $5 here. I'm not going to go crazy. This would give you a payout of 50 if you use the insurance. Here, if you don't use the insurance, you can get up to $100 if you hit all 5. You know what? I'm feeling squirrely. I'm feeling like I can win this one. I'm going to put in for the $5 and get that. So as I can show right here, Rashad Bateman higher than 4, Michael Carter higher than 2, Jalen Hurts a rushing touchdown. I definitely think he can get that in. Did I click the wrong button for Aaron Jones? Well, hopefully he has more than. God damn. Damn. That's all right. What up? Hey, Mike Neanderthal here. What up, Neanderthal? On my girl's account. No worries. Lamar or Kyler today? I'm going Kyler. Kyler Murray. Why not? I like Kyler Murray today. So I'm going to make another one now because I'm a little upset with myself hitting the wrong button there. So higher on the receiving and touchdowns for Aaron Jones. We'll do another one real quick with I think we're going to go with Sammy Watkins here. They have him at 3.5 receptions. I'm going to put that higher because, geez, why not? Definitely. I don't like putting 2 in the same game, but can't not in that scenario. Think I'm going to go with I think this one I should have mentioned before. Raheem Mostert. They have him at 4.5 receiving yards. Higher. Get in there. Get there quick. Run into their account and grab that now. Just do it. Run in there and do it. We're going to go put Michael Carter back into this lineup as well. I don't like overdoing it with this particular one, but you know what? I have to do more than 2 receptions. I mean, I can't see him not having more than 2. And especially with Joe Flacco, I can't see it. I can't see it. Let me see here. And one last one, just so I can get this out of the way. I think I'm going to go Mac Jones here. They have one for Mac Jones. I'm just going to hit the higher. I think he's going to have a rough day today. Let's put $5 down on that. I want to get that in as soon as possible, just so that they don't take it away again. There we go. Like that lineup as well. So hopefully that one works out in my favor. All right. So we're almost done here. We got 15 minutes. We're going to be asking these particular questions. We got Rafi in the house right here. Rafi, they said, I get an alert now saying James Robinson is active. Come on, guys. We already knew that. Unless he was mentioned, he was, not going to be in. Look like there's some activity in my other league. I'm just trying to catch up on everything as I can. Got to do 30 things at once on a Sunday. Just got to report the Ravens are planning to use the franchise tag on Lamar at the end of the season if he can't reach a new deal. That's from Jay Glazer. It is what it is. Dustin going, you're a legend. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Rafi going, Ayuk or Dobbs in PPR. Ayuk will be playing water polo. I think I'm going to go with Dobbs here, even though I don't like the option. He's the number 2 option here for the Packers. He's number 3 on the depth chart. Now he's number 2. So I think I'm going to go with that. Lucas, unfortunately, I'm not going to answer this question because you decided to block me. So them boys, Chark or Tony. I think I'm going to stick to Tony here, even though I do like Chark a lot more. Chark is going against Bradbury or Darius Slayton. So for me, I think Tony might be the better option here, even though I don't feel comfortable with it. I think I'm going to go Tony. Ronald goes Monty Gibson or Javonte. Pick 2. I might have to go Gibson and Javonte here, but I feel a little bit. I might want to actually, you know what? I'm going to go Monte and Javonte Williams, even though it's going to be like Rafi said, water polo. I think that he's a better option. He'll get volume. They're going to run it. Yeah, he might have a fumble, might have something. But Gibson, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Gibson is not somebody that I'm really comfortable with at this point. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are scary. Like, I don't think you guys realize how good their defense is. They're actually pretty good. Apparently, I'm getting a report now that the Cowboys had a scare during practice this week when Dak felt something pop in his foot. They quickly took him for x-rays, and they were worried that it was serious. Nothing came back, or everything came back negative, and he's good to go. Glad that he's good to go. I guess that was the reason why they held him out. So yeah. Anyway, ran through that. Yeah, I'd go Javonte and Monty here. So, Ronald, I hope that's helpful. It's good that you have those options. Not a lot of people have those particular options on their team. Just looking at something real quick. This is for what league? Devontae or all right. So this isn't that league. I don't want to. All right, Lucas. You know what? I feel bad. Where are you? There you are. Lucas, I feel bad. We're going to give you an answer. So Ayuk or Devontae Smith? I probably would go Devontae Smith just because the Ayuk game, it just, I mean, it's gross. So I would probably go Devontae Smith. So, sorry. My rage got the best of me. Oh, Ronald goes, it's just a 10-man. I have Jonathan Taylor too. All right, yeah. Then, if you're just looking to fill in your flex spot, I mean, definitely Javonte is one. And Monty is, a flex. That's a pretty good team right there. So I'm going to be here for about another 10 minutes or so. So make sure you guys get your questions in as we speak. I want to make sure that you guys, get whatever you need. Yes. I'm glad he recorded that because that was fantastic. Lucas, if you're still watching, that is well done. Well done. Still funny as hell. But yeah, I appreciate you checking in on it, and glad that you got that. So, oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really funny. Anyway, all right. So I don't see any other questions popping through. I got 9 people watching. So if you guys have any questions, please make sure you guys ask them now. I got another 10 minutes and I'm going to be running out of here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the show as well. Make sure you guys like the video. That really, really helps. Make sure you guys are, checking us out as well. We're going to be here tomorrow, Monday night, going over the overreactions. On Wednesday, we're going to be here doing roster construction. And then I'm going to be back here with the good old Rasta in the house. We're going to be going through our, full game breakdowns, our start sit, who we would have. And then I'm going to be back next Sunday. So I'll be back. I'll be back right here, making sure I'm here to give you guys your best, the best options at, for your league, for your particular scenarios. Sorry, just trying to get myself on board. Make sure as well, we showed you guys how to use Underdog. Use the promo code Get right here. Make sure you guys are using that when you guys, sign up. If you haven't already, make sure you sign up and use that promo code. Den Boys goes Hunt, AJ Green, or Devontae Parker. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'd probably go Hunt just because, like, I rather have the running back in that scenario. AJ Green, I really like. Really up there. Devontae Parker, I don't think I'm going to play with, unless I need to. I think I'm going to go Hunt. I just like the matchup a little bit better. Ronald's saying AJ Green for this week. I like Hunt. Hunt's going to be used. I mean, their line's a little beat up. That's the only thing I'm a little nervous about for Hunt. AJ Green, he's just the second option going against Kansas City, who does not have a lot of great, DBs on that team. So I'm not really, on board with that. So I would probably lean a little bit more Hunt just because of the usage and a little bit more volume for him. But that's who I'd go with. All right. Other things that I need to bring up that I haven't brought up yet. Make sure, if you haven't already, join our sleeper channel. I'll get this banner out of the way. Join our sleeper channel. If you haven't already, I mean, it's in the description. We have the link below. This gets you to sleeper. If you don't have sleeper, you got it now. Go right here. Go right here to this QR code. It'll get you right to the sleeper app. Once you download, then use that link in the description. And when you do, it will get you to our sleeper community. It is private, but it is a huge community. All these guys that you see in the chat that have been coming in with questions throughout, they help you with their particular, they throw out questions on the threads and they ask, and everybody in this community contributes with one another, and they all are very good at what they do. Myself, Rasta, Dustin, everybody gets involved as well. We all try to answer as many questions as we can. We also give you guys injury news. I give you up to the date injury news. Like, I give it to you before Sleeper does. And I mean, come on, Sleeper tells you guys all the time that they're the best in the... No. Me. I'm the best in the agency getting you. I'm only joking, kind of. I can get you whatever you need. I can give you the injury news before anyone else, so that you know that certain players are going to be out before they are out, or before they talk about it, and get it in your league before anyone else does. So when you see that update, you can go, oh shit, and then you can get it before anyone else gets in there. So make sure you guys check that out and make sure you guys are involved. Den Boys goes Hunter Renfrow, Amari Cooper, or Christian Kirk. Great question. I might go Hunter Renfrow here. This game's gonna be a shootout. I mean, I think if memory serves me, this is the highest percentage. If memory serves, or the highest over under, or second highest, it doesn't matter. It was like 52 and 53 as the numbers. I mean, they're going to be thrown. This game is going to be something fun to watch. I think Renfrow has a better matchup. I'm not going to trust Amari yet. I don't know how Brissett's going to be. Christian Kirk, I do like. He's the best option there, and I think Washington is weak against the pass. So for me, it's between Hunter Renfrow and Kirk. I just like Hunter Renfrow a little bit better, even though Devontae might be the lead target guy. But Kirk, I think I talked myself into Kirk. There's just going to be crap weather at the Commanders. So for me, no, I think I'm going to stick to run. I'm going to stick to Hunter Renfrow. Give you Hunter Renfrow there. Anthony goes, big shout out to our Get Right ambassadors as well. Helped us get us through the mock draft tournament. Yes. Thank you, ambassadors. We really do appreciate it. Den Boys, of course. We had Wilson, who got us on Sirius XM radio. That was huge. Had a great time on Sirius XM. Love the guys over there with Ray Flowers and Kyle Elflink. Yeah, sorry. Flink. There we go. So had a really good time with them. Also, other guys, Cody, thank you so much. We really do appreciate all the help that you did. Rafi, I mean, come on, bro. You did great. Really enjoyed what you guys did for the mock drafts and all that stuff. Glad to get us through. Now, start pumping us up. Let's get us going. We're here every week. I posted a couple, I think yesterday, I posted our lineup, what we're going to be doing every week, every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We will be here to help you guys with your lineup. So, like I said, we're going to be here every Sunday to help you to get you ready for for the week. Monday, we're going to overreact to a lot of the things that happen and kind of focus everybody a little bit, make everybody understand what happened. Then we're going to get into a roster construction on Wednesday. So make sure you guys check that show out. And then Friday, We'll answer some of your start-sit questions as well as some full game breakdowns. Anthony saying, and contribute to the Get Right community, answering questions. Drop us, pics of your roster, trade questions, anything, anytime. Like I said, get into that community. That is a wonderful community. I'm so glad that I'm a part of it. So please make sure you guys are in there. We do all we can. I will get you as much information as possible. And you know what? If we get enough people and enough players enough everything, just keep bringing people our way. We have our 600 subscriber giveaway, a signed Gabriel Davis jersey. Once we get to 600, it will only be eligible for those who are subscribers. So please do the best you can. We're trying to get up to 600 as soon as possible. So do everything possible to get anybody you can in here. Them boys going, let's get to that 600 subs. I want that Gabe Davis jersey. Hey, man. If we can't get to 600, it's mine. I love that guy. I only wish the best for him to do well this season. So make sure you guys do it so I don't get to keep the damn jersey. So please make sure. Here's Ron. Not Ron. Here's roster going. Monday, recap and waivers. Wednesday, roster, trades, breakdown. Friday, start sit game breakdown. And then he forgot the best show, Sunday morning. We do this every Sunday morning, so make sure you guys check us out there. More news that's coming through. Mike Tomlin plans to start Mitch Trubisky at quarterback the entire 2020 season. Apparently, as per Jay Glazer, the idea is for rookie Kenny Pickett to sit the entire year, unless injury, of course. So I'm still here, though. Ron says, yeah, I know you're still here. Never said that you were gone. Hi, little guy. All right, guys. So we're going to be wrapping this up. We got 3 minutes left. If you have any questions, now would be the time. If not, no big deal. We will get to you. I want to say good luck to everybody in their week 1 matchup. Enjoy football. I mean, geez, we've been waiting all year for this. Can't wait. Enjoying every moment of today. So make sure you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday afternoon. Good luck in all of your matchups. Make sure you guys are hitting submit if you're in certain leagues. Other leagues, you don't have to. But make sure you guys have your lineup set. Make sure you guys get the guys that we told you are out. Guys like J.K. Dobbins, George Kittle. Make sure they are out of your lineup. Alan Lazard as well. Get him out of there. And, So we'll see you guys next week, bright and early at 11 o'clock. We will be back here on Sunday. We will be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock as well to go over everything that went, that happened, recap, waivers, all that fun stuff. So make sure you guys check us out tomorrow. We will be here at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. Good luck to everybody unless you're playing me, Dem Boy says. Yep. Good luck to everybody unless you're playing me. A few of them aren't playing me, so it's all good. So good luck to everybody this week, and we will see you guys next week. See you.